Hi everyone, my name is Rama, and today I'm going to be talking about the electronic cigarette epidemic, specifically the use of juuls and how the Juul company created this epidemic by targeting the youth and making false claims about their nicotine contents. So, if you take a second and think about it, we've all probably seen a Juul in person or on social media or on the news. You may have even used one or have friends who use them because they're very popular in our society nowadays. This is what a Juul looks like. It is reusable. You can purchase pods that are placed into the Juul, and they are made in a variety of different flavors that appeal to the youth, such as mint and fruity flavors. And this sleek USB-like image of it is what is appealing to the youth, how small and sleek it looks. And it comes with these mini pods that you can purchase again and again. So this is what a Juul looks like, and that is a problem that it is appealing to the youth, and that is what I will be talking about today, because I believe that Juul Labs company targeted the youth with their Juul products by using their marketing to appeal to young users and making false claims about the highly addictive nicotine content in this device, which has led to the epidemic. So the Surgeon General actually announced that this is now an epidemic. He singled out the Juul company for targeting youth with its sleek devices, and it has become increasingly the most popular device to use among kids teens who Juul. Teenagers, the problem is that teenagers don't realize that this is highly addictive because of the heavy nicotine content. And the Juul company actually made misleading claims about the nicotine content in its devices, which has led to the epidemic. Um, it's reported that teen use of e-cigarettes has skyrocketed more than 70% since Juul's launch in 2015 through 2017. And it created the current epidemic and popularized the notion that smoking is in, although this was a generation that was highly likely to not smoke. But since Juuls have become popular, teens have been using them. Juul Labs created this problem by purchasing ad space on networks that targeted kids and teenagers, such as Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, 17 Magazine, math websites for middle schoolers and high schoolers. They knowingly purchased the space and targeted the youth, which is what I'm arguing. And they even had celebrities such as Miley Cyrus asked to be influencers, attend parties, be a part of commercials that were very youth-oriented. So who is affected? Obviously the youth, the teenagers of our country, high schoolers, late teens, early 20s, people like us going into college, because teens are more and more being hospitalized, and that leads to long-term lung damage and heart issues. It was actually reported in Wisconsin that over a dozen teenagers were hospitalized due to several lung damage issues and even heart problems, and they were put to ventilators, and it's just a very sad and occurring problem. So the policy that I want to enact would essentially eliminate teen use of electronic cigarettes. All electronic cigarettes and tobacco sales would be limited to 21 plus, which has been happening in the country but would be countrywide. The Juul Labs company can no longer target the youth with their ads. So we would limit their ad space, who they're targeting, what kind of message they're sending, because it was reported that the Juul device is the preferred vaping tool of over 60% of high school students, which is ridiculous. So the steps would be to first transition all campuses to be tobacco-free, such as colleges and high schools, which we did. Educate the youth about the dangers, show them images of what your lungs will look like once they're damaged, give factual evidence such as recent vaping-related illnesses are reported in more than 2,000 individuals have led to 39 deaths because of heart and cardiovascular effects. So show them the facts of what happens if you Juul. That can be done in programs run by local cities and schools, as well as enforcing a fine in place for kids that are caught with Juuls who are underage, as to prevent them from continuing to smoke. Attorneys have also come together and sued Juul Labs for their false claims and targeting the youth. So this way we can essentially legally stop the company from targeting the youth and end the epidemic that way. We can do this by having spokeskids who have witnessed the damage firsthand, who have done it, who have become addicted to nicotine, and this will show kids that they can relate to other kids and hopefully stop them from juuling. We can do this by doing a social media campaign, advertising on TV, commercials, mostly social media because that's what the youth is used to. And so what? We want to end this because it's damaging to the youth of our country. They're our future, and it damages their health long term and short term. People are being hospitalized unnecessarily, and that can be stopped if we stop the Juul company from targeting the youth, and we can end Juul use among the youth. Thank you.